One of my favorite definitions is the definition for the word autonomy. You guys all know what autonomy means, right? And for most people, autonomy means I can do everything myself and I can handle it myself. I want to invite you to look at the word autonomy as having more help than you need. I want you to think about where have you come since you started your career in this industry. For anybody who's never seen the Carolyn Strauss collection, CSC Studio, I'm Carolyn Strauss. You've seen this quote, if you want data and information, Google it. If you want wisdom, go to a meeting. I define wisdom as having the context and the why, when, and how to use all this information and data that everybody is Googling. So, have you become the Siri of your business? Does everybody in your department, you guys are all managers, does everybody in your department come to you to ask questions that they should be able to find the answer to somewhere else?
I just heard Carolyn Strauss speak on sales, and it was spectacular.
Every time somebody comes into your office or sends you an email to ask you a question that they should be able to find somebody else, for you, it cuts your productivity for between 5 and 8 minutes. It takes between 5 to 8 minutes to stop what you're doing, catch up with them, figure out what they need, and then get back to where you are. That's 5 to 8 minutes. If that happens 10 times a day, which for most managers is nothing, that's 80 minutes of your day that you're not spending getting your own work done. The solution to that is let's learn to use video to answer any question that you get asked more than once. Put it in your intranet for your company, for your employees, and that will cut down on your interruptions. Hi, I'm Carolyn Strauss, and I have spent more than the past 25 years in the professional speaking business, both live in front of audiences and on national television. I had my own clothing company, the Carolyn Strauss Collection, featured on the Home Shopping Network, where we did over $1 million of sales in one day. What I realize after 25 years in business is it all comes down to the art of persuasion. What I've learned is if you can persuade people that doing business with you is good for them, that buying from you is good for them, anybody can be more profitable, more successful, and more effective in their work. As a speaker, my job in front of audiences is to give you the tools to be more persuasive and more effective. Now, the word nietzsche. Have you guys ever heard the word nietzsche? It is a Russian word. When I was a little girl, my dad, when things would go wrong for me, my dad and I were super close, and my dad would say to me, when I'd come home and things were bad, he'd say, baby, nietzsche. And I'd say, what does that mean? He said, it's Russian for nothing. And it literally changed my life, because when something bad happens, I just go, nietzsche, and I come from nothing. So I want to invite you guys to think about what is it when things get really tough for you, what is it that you do that you go, I can deal with this? Because when you're coming from nothing, and when these successful people come from nothing, all kinds of possibilities arise. It's when you get attached is when things get really tough. And the word nietzsche means coming from nothing. It means it doesn't matter. So I'm not telling you not to take your business really seriously. What I'm saying is you want to not get attached to specific outcomes or how things get done. You want to just stay open so that possibilities can show up for you.
I just came out of a presentation with Carolyn Strauss, and what great energy she brings. And if you get the opportunity to have her do a presentation with you, I highly recommend it.
Imagine it's September. I would create a collection in my head in September, and by May, it was in the hands of my customers. Can you all say that? Do you know that from the start of your process to when you deliver, what that process looks like? So what I've done is I've distilled down the process of getting any project done to 8 simple steps to help all of your people, not just your salespeople, but all of your employees optimize their dollars per minute.
Carolyn's a terrific speaker. Any meeting planner should have her come and speak at one of their events.
When I was on the Home Shopping Network, I spent every moment knowing how much business I needed to do. And where I lean is in relationships. I have an entire tool that I will share with you that shows where your time and attention is going and with whom, and if it's bringing you the ROI that you deserve. Value is defined as utility plus scarcity. So you think about this for a second. Something is only valuable if it's useful and it's scarce. So for you, what is it about you that's scarce? Time. Exactly. Now, I'm going to assume that you're all useful, right? I'm just going to assume that everybody in this room is already useful. But are you looking at yourself and your abilities and your ability to help people and change things and shift things and your time as scarce? Okay, so what's this? Is it valuable? This is a McDonald's cheeseburger, by the way. Is it valuable? Most people would not see this as valuable, right? Some people might see it as useful. If you're super hungry, this becomes useful, but it's not scarce, so it is not valuable. Yes, agreed? So, in what context, having this conversation, in what context are you valuable? Clients normally hire me because I'm engaging, I'm interactive, and I promise that the program will be fun. The other thing about me is there is a little bit of an energetic spiritual component, so if you're all about just bottom line and hardcore and statistics and facts, I may not be the speaker for you. But if you want people to walk out with tools that they can use and strategies that they can apply immediately and feeling really good about themselves, give me a call. Wouldn't you like to be the person that everybody says, oh, you have to hire them, they're the best? If somebody has an opening in their company, in this industry, wouldn't you like to be the name that somebody says, oh, you have to go call Debbie or Julie. You have to call Julie because she's the best at this. That's what these strategies will do for you. Ideally, your keynote speaker is in alignment with what your goals and intentions are for your conference, your attendees, and the world around you.